Srimad Bhagavatam Gita. Om Namo
Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayanam
Narayanam
Namaskritya
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Shiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Devim Saraswatim
Vyasam
Vyasam Atodayamudiraye
Tato Jayam Mudiraye
Svabhadreshu
Ashtapraeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttamasloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhavati Naistiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Today reading Srimad Bhagavatam, fourth canto, 27th chapter, text 23. Tato vihata sankalpa
Tato
Tato
vihata
Vihata
sankalpa
Sankalpa
Tato vihata sankalpa
Tato Vihata Sankalpa
Kanyakaya vaneshwaram
Evaneswaram
Kanyakaya vaneshwaram
Kanyakaya Vaneswaram
Evaneswaram
Ayopadishtam asadya
Mayopadishtam asadya
Ayopadishtam asadya
Mayopadishtam
Mayopadishamasadya
asadya
Vavrenam nabhayam patim
Bhavre Namna Bhayam
Yampati
nabhayam patim
Bhavre Namna Bhayam
Namnayampati
Tato vihata sankalpa
Tato
Tato Vihata
vihata
Sankalpa
sankalpa
Kanyakaya vaneshwaram
Kanyakaya
Evaneswaram
Vaneswaram
Mayopadishtam asadya
Mayopadishtam asadya
Vavrenam nabhayam patim
Namnayampati
Tato vihata sankalpa Kanyakaya vaneshwaram Kanyakaya vaneshwaram
Kanyakayavaneswaram
Mayopadishtam
Mayopadishtam asadya
Abhayam patim
Bhavrenam Nabhayam Patim
Tato vihata sankalpa Kanyakaya vaneshwaram Maya parishtamasya Vavrenam nabhayam patim Tato vihaya sankalpa Kanyakaya vaneshwaram Ayopadishtam asadya Babre namana bayam patim. Word to word translation. Tataha, thereafter. Vihata sankalpa, being disappointed in her determination. Kanyaka, the daughter of time. Yavana Ishvaram, unto the king of the untouchable. Maya Upadishtam, indicated by me. Asadya, having approached. Babre, accepted. Namna, of the name. Bayam, fear. Patim, as her husband. Translation and purport. By His Divine Grace, SEVA Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. After she was thus disappointed by me, with my permission, she approached the king of the Yavanas, whose name was Bhaya, or fear, and she accepted him as her husband. Please, let's kindly repeat. After she was thus disappointed
After she was thus disappointed by me,
by me, with my permission,
with my
she
permission,
approached
she approached
the king of the Yavanas,
the king of the Yavanas,
King of the
whose
Yavanas,
name was Bhaya,
whose name was
whose name
Bhaya,
was
or fear,
or fear,
and she accepted
and she
and
accepted
he accepted
him
him,
as her husband.
him as a
him
husband.
as her husband.
Purport. Being the most perfect Vaishnava, Sri Narada Muni is always willing to do good to others, even to one who curses him. Although Kalakanya, the daughter of time, was refused by Narada Muni, she was given a shelter. Of course, no one could give her shelter, but a Vaishnava gives shelter somewhere to such an unfortunate girl. When Jara or old age attacks everyone, when dwindles and deteriorates. In one stroke, Narada Muni gave shelter to Kalakanya and counteracted the ordinary karmis. If one accepts the instruction of Narada Muni, the ocean of fear, Bhaya, can be very quickly removed by the grace of that great Vaishnava. Thus ends the purport. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnanandana-salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sapagana Raghunattam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Dagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusote Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. After she was thus disappointed by me, with my permission, she approached the king of the Yavanas, whose name was Bhaya or fear, and she accepted him as her husband. Namo Namo Shesha Dosha Dura Purna Gunatmane Viricha Sharva Purvedya Vandyaya Shri Varayate. This is a continuation of story which we discussed previous 2 days. So, this is Kala Kanya. This is described here, daughter of time. So, in this world, everybody is subjugated to effect of time. So, kalayate. Time deteriorates, making us gradually deteriorates material bodies. Material body dwindles, just say it. This is an attack of jara, old age. Comes in due time for everybody. So it is unavoidable. But if somebody spiritually enlightened, then he will not be affected by that. Um, so that in this particular verse it is said that Narada pointed to her, to this girl, old age personified, that her husband will be fear. So that is not, it is called like Yavaneshwara. Yavaneshwara means the king of Yavanas, the king of, and here we see translation untouchables. So that is some specific meaning. Here we can see normally those who follow Vedic system, Varnashrama, they will be uplifted by this process. They follow dharma, they follow samskara, different duties and rights. So, and by this process, even bad karma can be rectified, and one may become delivered from fear. Here, Srila Prabhupada says that by mercy of saints, of devotees, by the instructions, if one accepts the instructions of Narada Muni and other sages, preachers, the ocean of fear can be quickly removed by the grace, by the grace of great Vaishnava. So basically, this is this material life is an ocean of fears. It is said elsewhere, Bhayam dvitiya biniveshat syat. From where fear comes? Because of attachment for dvitiya. Dvitiya means secondary, insignificant, perishable material body, and everything related to this material body. So if we become too much addicted and too much identified by false ego with this material body, then fear unavoidable. So it's like pati, a husband, a ruler. Pati also a ruler, right? So it will affect us. Also, we'll be fearful, we'll be distressed and disappointed. Nowadays, because Kali Yuga progressing so much, people got in more and more tension. There is no mental peace. So much agitation, hesitation, and tension, stress, especially in Western countries and those who lead materialistic way of life because they are totally in illusion. They totally in this dvandva moha, illusion of duality, material world. They are not able to distinguish pure spiritual soul from temporary material body. Jai Jai Shri Radha Govinda. So, we came from Russia, and there are also psychology. Yeah, people they will not go to take shelter from spiritual master, materialistic people. But they think if I'm getting so much tension, stress, then okay, maybe I go doctor, some psychology doctor, and then they will give some prescription. You try to do this or that, some mental exercise. Some people not able to sleep, so they give some exercise. Imagine you have so many sheep, like some sheep's animal, and when you lay down, then count them. Try to count how many, but they all the same. Then become tired and somehow got sleep. And some like this funny exercises. But we got experience that if we simply follow spiritual practice, follow sadhana, then there is no need for any kind of psychology this methods. Naturally, good sleep will be there because you have to raise up early. And those materialistic people, they will not sleep till 12, till they are not gotten sleep. They are doing something, watching TV. So they become active till late night. And then mind becomes so much agitated, they are not able to sleep. So then they will feel devastated and some illness, and not able to rest properly. All the cycle, living cycle is getting distorted. And then they need medicine, they need a doctor, they need so many things. But if we simply follow direction which given by spiritual leaders like sage Narada, is great Vaishnava. Vaishnava can deliver quickly from fear and from all the sequences of this materialistic way of life. If we seriously take Krishna consciousness, then we will not be afflicted by these different results, by fear of material existence, by tension. So this same name, Yavaneshwara, in the West there is one Christian name, and even in our country some people are called Ivan. Even here I heard some Catholic people, or Christian. So that Ivan is actually very much, comes from Sanskrit origin, Yavana. Sanskrit Yavana. And Yavanas, they will be out of caste. Not even Shudra, below Shudra. We can see that the Vedic system is so good that even Shudras, they are not so intelligent. They may not be able to undergo samskara, they not got an initiation. But in this age, we know that everybody become degraded, and they are Shudra or less than that. It is said 5th class, below Shudra. But it is said that previously Vedic system was efficient, and people used to follow Varnashrama. There are different Varnas, Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and by doing that, they will be purified, and they will perform karma prescribed for each caste. So that was kind of system which helped people to sustain and gradually become uplifted for spirituality. But now we can see some in the West, some of the devotees say, maybe we have to do Varnashrama. But it is very difficult actually, because even in India, there is no much Varnashrama remaining. Mostly everybody becoming gradually same, one caste only. What is called the 5th caste? Because only formally some people they wear straight, but they not able to perform those rites which followed by the ancestors. They not able to do worship or chant mantras. So it becomes only formal identification. And therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu brought the process of holy name, because how it is, what is it? Iti Shodashanam Nam Kali Kalmasha Nashanam Nat Parataro Payah Sarva Videshu Drishyate. These 16 names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Removing Kali Kalmasha, this evil effect of Kali age, and in this way, by becoming Vaishnava, that will help us to go up, uplift ourselves spiritually, And even in absence of Varnashrama, Vaishnava are beyond the Varnashrama, actually. Yeah, that is speciality. Like there are different services in Krishna consciousness. So normally everybody sticks to a particular duty, and they will they are not ready to do anything else. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. So, but devotees, Vaishnavas, whatever required for Krishna's service, they are ready to do anything. So that is our dedication. Devotee becomes universal. If required, we can do any service, any work, like cleaning temple, cooking. If required, we may go for book distribution. Normally, book distribution, that is duty of Vaishya, right? I mean, selling. So, but because it is very auspicious, even though we may not have so much idea of how to do it, then we simply go out and some inspiration from within will come and we may distribute and experience some happiness in that. Actually, that very blissful process through us when we give this message to other people. And some even sometimes we need to do some management, what Kshatriyas used to do. So by chanting Hare Krishna, we'll got intelligence how to do any kind of management, and without specific training, without being like ancient Kshatriyas. And most important, what Srila Prabhupada told, actually most needed in modern society, that there is no brahmanas. Brahmanas like a head of society. Society is having the limbs like a human limbs. Brahmanas is a head of this Purush, then Kshatriya hands, Vaishya thighs, and Shudras feet. So basically all other limbs are more or less there. Somehow some business is going on, some kind of ruling is, and some workers are there, but very much missing guidance, proper guidance, because most important brahmanas should be well versed in Vedas, and they should instruct all other members of society about spirituality, Krishna consciousness. Actually, what Brahma Janati iti Brahmanaha. Who is a Brahmana? He should know Brahman. And Brahmana means, Brahma means the Supreme Lord. Like often we quote this sutra from Vedanta, first sutra, Ato Brahma Jigyasa. This is a time to inquire about ultimate, absolute truth. So Brahma is the ultimate truth, the knowledge about the Supreme Lord, who is greatest benefactor of every living being, and who is a super soul, Paramatma, in the heart of everyone. And he is our best friend, Suhrit, in the heart of every living being. And when we born as a human, we got this kind of instrument for linking the Supreme Lord. Our heart is some specific divine media for connecting to God. So while doing devotional practice, when we chant holy name, we should turn our intention to the heart and try to do this process as a prayer, heartfelt prayer for the Lord. And then we can have divine experience, because the Lord responds if we chant sincerely, if we do it as a very inspire it like a prayer, then from within we can feel His support, and He gives happiness, outstanding, transcendental happiness. As it is said in another sutra of Vedanta, Anandamaya Bhyasat. He is Anandamaya. He is full of bliss, and it is another word, Abhyasa. In Sanskrit, what Abhyasa means, anybody knows what means Abhyasa? Huh? Practice. Yeah, Abhyasa means practice. Yeah, repeating, actually. This can be indication about repeating japa. Because when we chant holy name, that is abhyasa, repetition. We do it again and again, and in this way, through holy name, we can feel close, we can get experience of God. We got touch of divine. And even though He always in the heart, but due to our too much attraction for external world by sensual objects, so we do not turn our attention within. But He always waiting when we are actually will prayerfully approach to Him, and when we feel love and devotion. And once we start chanting nicely, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then those fears which is described here will disappear, oceans of fear. Mayopadishtam. So, Upadesh, here indication of instruction, divine Upadesh. Vaishnava will not tell something useless. He wanted to avoid marriage with some Ganya, with some girl. Not only that, but he benefited. He gave Upadesh, he solved the problem. Material for material. Material is condition of the body, old age, and everything related to that fear. This is for those who are in ignorance and bewildered by illusion. But if somebody takes shelter of Vaishnava or pure devotee, then there will not be such effects. And even while living in this world, we can attain to the state of liberation, actually. Is it possible to become liberated while remaining in this material world, body? In the Shastra we can see examples, great saints, they are not have any affection for material world. And they call it Jivan Mukta. Even though living still in same body. Sometimes it is said Vaishnava will not have material body. He has body or not have. He already, body is totally spiritual and he will not die or he will die. What do you say? In some rare cases, it is body becomes so much spiritualized, like Narottam Das Thakur. He didn't leave his body; it became melted. That his final pastime is when he go from this world. He felt so much ecstasy that his body melted and became like a liquid, some ambrosia which flow on the river. Then those disciples, they wanted to make samadhi, so they quickly gathered that liquid and kept it inside. There was no any body remaining after him. So such a special case. That is great Vaishnavas. Yudhishthira Maharaj, how he left his body? Anybody reminds the story from Mahabharata? He, in the same body, he ascended to heaven, Swarga. When this Mahaprasthana, they all walking to Himalaya. They choose for spiritual destination. They thought simply we go and somehow we'll achieve a spiritual goal. Then on the way, all Draupadi and other Pandavas, they fallen. But Yudhishthira walked till end, nothing happened to him. So much piety he had. And then some celestial airplane descended from Indralok. And so then they invited him, please ascend. You're so great, so much piety, so much following Dharma. In the same body you can ascend to heaven. So this also happens. Some cases, even older Vaishnavas, I think that like here famous saints, Madhva Sampradaya, Vajiraja Tirtha. You know how long he was lifespan? He lived for 120 years. Not 60, not 70. About 100 years, 120 years. And even till end, he was not like very ill and diseased. He was okay, well. But then simply he decided to enter into Samadhi. And they make in Samadhi Mandira, like particular arrangement. He told, let's celebrate my birthday. My birthday I will disappear. And he told in advance, he gave this order for disciples to arrange. And then sit inside. You've been seated inside, taken one japamala, chanting. And he told, see, when the japamala will fall from the hand, that means I am in Samadhi. Then you can still. They that particular place in what is called Sode Mat, which is some maybe 200-300 kilometers away from here. That was in that place. And disciples kept the body inside. And they tell a story there that some days before his disappearance, celestial airplane appeared, which he's supposed to depart from this world. But he didn't ascend immediately to that, because he told, no, I cannot go immediately, I have to finish my pujas. That was his last pariyaya. Like they have this pariyaya system, and they worship. So he told that, wait, I have to finish what expected pujas, everything completed, then I will be ready to ascend for spiritual world. Then he completed all his worship, entered into Samadhi, and at the last, material body kept inside Samadhi, but then suddenly disciples lifted heads, and then they see he is actually there in that airplane, Viman, Divya Viman. Then, he had some special paduka, golden paduka inlaid with gems. So then, just to benedict his disciples, he threw this from a plate. They go, take this as prasad, and then went to the spiritual world. Till now, they preserve it. They worship this paduka of Vadiraja Tirtha as very sacred. In some special days, they will give darshana, and anybody can, some fortunate souls may touch, take benediction. So some cases, some stories like that, how great Vaishnavas, they become totally transcendental and ascend to spiritual world. So this kind of discussion. If any questions or comments, dear devotees, please tell something. Okay, I think we may take a darshana and chant
Thank
together.
you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Dhamma Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Krishna
Thank you.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you,
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Pranam.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,